I'm Maddie Martin, outside hitter for the Penn State team, joined the teammate Deja McClendon, and we're here to ask some questions for our assistant coach, Steve Aird.
I guess.
First thing is, after this past weekend against Nebraska and Iowa, what improvements do you think we need to make as a team?
Well, I think we've been talking a lot about keeping service errors low, managing the game better, so making sure less hitting errors, increased communication, and all the things that early in the year I think can get a lot better over time. But for now, if I had to say three things, it'd be take care of the ball from the service line, manage out-of-system balls and keep them in play so we don't make as many hitting errors, and then increase communication across the board with everyone on the team.
Steve, you were up off the bench a lot this past weekend talking to the girls. Can you explain what you're saying to the girls on the court, and what's your niche on the bench?
Sure. Well, part of it for me against Nebraska was to try to get our blockers information about what they were going to do offensively. So I spent a lot of time off the bench to make sure that you guys have all the information you need. Against Iowa, it was a little different. It was 50% that, but 50% trying to create some energy. I thought we were in a little bit of a lull and weren't playing as well as I thought you guys knew you could play. So it was about a little bit of pep talk, a little bit of cheerleader, a little bit of trying to create energy. I mean, your role as an assistant is evolving, and I think it depends on what you guys need at different times. When you're cruising, I don't have to be as vocal. And when we're low, or if it's tight, or if you guys need info, then I've got to be there to provide good information.
How do you feel going into your first Big Ten match on the road?
Comfortable, I think, would be the best. I spent a lot of time in the program. I mean, I've been involved with the program for 15 years, so I've made this trip a bunch of times. I was there in 2007, the year we won the first of the 4 national championships with the squad. So I know both venues, I know both coaches, I know both arenas. I kind of know the routine, and I know exactly what Coach Rose needs. So I'm really comfortable being on the road with this group.
Steve, you talked a little bit about the venues. I know Wisconsin and Minnesota are really, really tough places to play. What are you doing to help the team get ready to play in these arenas?
Well, I think at the end of the day, we got to take care of what we do best. So they're 2 fantastic venues. I mean, Wisconsin is fun. It's a giant field house. Minnesota, I love it as well. The atmosphere is great. Both towns really know college volleyball, so they're intelligent fan bases, so they know what's going on. And both teams are really well coached. So for me, they're going to do what they do. We have to do what we do well, which is play Penn State volleyball, take care of the ball, play at a really high level, play with great emotion. And if I'm looking for anything from us, it's to be tough. I mean, for us to go to the Final Four this year, we're going to have to win on the road, and this is the first real big-time test against really good teams to be good on the road.
Thank you. Well, thank you very much.
All right.